My name is Dr. Rita Villimoria. I'm also known as Shivani when I train people in yoga, but as a professional, I'm a dental surgeon.
Hello, myself Dr. Bhavini Dixit. I'm a physiotherapist and a Pilates trainer.
Hi guys, I'm Zainab Alika and I'm a fashion designer. I'm also a yoga practitioner and I practice my yoga every day.
Hello everyone, myself Ashka Krishlani. I'm a yoga instructor and fitness trainer.
Welcome to the second episode of Cafe Convos. I'm Farzana Kharali and today on International Yoga Day, we all women have gathered here at the Bungalow Coffee House. We all share a common passion for yoga. We have women from all different professions here, but we all are bound together with love for yoga. So can I know what does yoga mean to you? Dr. Shivani?
Farzana, it is, according to me, and in my practice of 15-20 years almost, it's a scientifically rooted lifestyle, which makes you live your daily life and the relationships in it, professional and personal, with a lot of emotional integrity, a spiritual elevation, and then that touch of mysticism.
Absolutely awesome. Can I hear it from Dr. Bhavini?
Yeah,
I define yoga as Indian spiritual practice. As a physiotherapist, I can say it is for breathing control, simple meditation, and it gives relaxation, bodily posture. So according to me, each and every person have to do yoga every day for better health and relaxation.
Wow, that's a great tip from doctor. Now I ask the question to Zainab.
Well, yoga for me is life. Like I begin my day with yoga, right? I get out from my bed and I start my practice of yoga with pranayam, meditation. It is basically, I feel it's not only helpful for your physical health but also your spiritual, emotional, because how we go through this stressful life, I think yoga is something which everyone should practice.
Wow. Ashka, what is your take on yoga?
See, according to me, yoga is life. Inhale yoga, exhale negativity, rudeness, hates, depression. Yoga means unifying body, mind and soul.
That was awesome. My first question goes to Dr. Shivani. Doctor, how do you help people with yoga?
When we go to buy any gadget, any machine, user's manual comes with it. And we don't have to know technically how that thing is made, but how to use it to its full potential. We go through the user manual and we know how to use every feature of it. But unfortunately, when we are born as humans, no user manual. We spend most of our life just figuring ourselves out. How I help myself is exactly how I help others. Yoga is that knowledge which tells you how to operate this human body in all its departments. And when I started, I never realized that there were more than one department. Body being just the grossest part of it. There are 7 other departments that make us human beings. Mm-hmm. And when they all work in harmony with each other, there is a music in every human being. And if they conflict each other, like the mind, the breath, the intellect, the ego, the memory, there is, instead of an orchestra playing music, there's a lot of noise. Anybody who is feeling that noise inside cannot be their best form of human being. So just self-awareness and self-knowledge is what I share with others through yoga. And they handle their life on their own. I don't really get into their nitty-gritties or tell them solutions to every problem. They find the solutions by self-awareness through yoga.
So it is a guiding light.
It is a path. It's a path that just takes them closer to themselves, and they know themselves so well, and they can use every faculty as an asset instead of it becoming a liability, and reach their own elevated state of intellect, mind, disease-free body, stress-free mind, sharp intellect. There's no quiver in their breath, and they can live that spiritual being level, and there aren't any problems. There are just challenges for them.
Oh, that's wonderful. To live your life to the highest potential possible. What a lovely answer. And now I go to Dr. Bhavini. You are a physiotherapist. So how do you help patients to rehab using yoga?
Well, yoga is the main part of my rehabilitation. For a patient, especially I treat back pain patients, shoulder and all. Back pain, for the back pain, in the second and third stage of rehabilitation, yoga is the main part. I won't say for the first stage or any acute treatment, but yes, for the second and third stage rehabilitation, yoga really very much useful, but only when the patient is pain-free condition, because in acute case, we used to try a patient from pain-free, swelling-free, then and then only we can move patient to yoga or any kind of exercises. And there are many yoga poses like cat and cow, dhanurasana, bhujangasana, down dog pose. Those poses are really very useful for the back pain patient.
And even normal people who are not having back pain, they want to strengthen their core and spine. Can they do these poses?
Definitely, they can do many poses of yoga that cause, first of all, flexibility of the body, strengthening of the body, and the core muscle. Core muscle is a powerhouse of our body. When your powerhouse, core muscle must be very strong, then and then only those muscles can hold your spine, your hip bone and all the joints in a postural manner. So the yoga really, I believe, each and every person should do yoga for their basic posture, to maintain their posture.
Thank you so much. That was very enlightening.
Thank you.
Prerna, what do you like in yoga? What is that special thing in yoga which attracts you?
Best thing about yoga is it gives you a peace of mind. For me, it's a special bond that has been created with my mind and my body. You know, it helped me to build a strong bulletproof mind, which has helped me to be more calmer to the situations which I couldn't handle in a much positive way, and it has given me an immense strength to deal with everything in life, physically, mentally or emotionally. So I feel yoga is something which I can't live without.
And I can see you smile every time I say yoga.
Yeah. It is something, which is imbibed in me. As I said, I start my day with yoga.
See, she is living yoga.
I can't stay without yoga. It's something which I practice religiously. It's a life to me. It's a religion to me.
Ashka, hi. You're into fitness and you have introduced a new form of yoga which is called Tibetan yoga. So we would like to know more about it.
The Nyla Yoga Thai Thang.
I didn't get you.
Okay, your question in Tibetan language.
Oh wow, she can speak Tibetan as well.
Okay, this Tibetan yoga is also known as Hatha yoga.
Okay.
Tibetan yoga is also known as mantra yoga. There is a singing bowl in Tibetan yoga. The sounds heals your body. Okay, yes. Sounds give you meditate your body. It gives meditation, right?
So it is yoga with music.
Yes.
And do you have the asanas or the exercises which is similar in yoga?
Yes, like Brajasana, then Chakrasana, then Tibetan pose, Tibetan in camel pose.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. That was enlightening. Thank you, Ashka.
Thanks.
Dr. Shivani, from being a dentist to a yoga practitioner to a yoga guru, how has yoga changed your life?
Introduction to yoga was pretty late in my life. Somehow the yoga class in school doesn't encourage you to practice yoga. Something that now I say should be a way of life was not a way of life for me till the age of 35. It was an injury. It was medically the doctors telling me there was no cure to a permanent solution to my vertigo-like issues except medicine. That really made me intense seeker of something beyond science. And that's when yoga happened to me, through the Art of Living workshops, in which we have a Shri Shri Yoga workshop. When I did that, I completely forgot about my body issues because suddenly I became aware of my mind. And that had never really happened. And from living a reactive life to a responsive life to a responsible life, I think that would just say a lot about my journey since then. So I feel like I started living after 35, truly, with full awareness.
So that's the impact of yoga. That's how powerful yoga is to change your life. Dr. Shivani, my next question to you is, yoga helps one's body, but how does it impact a person's mind?
Farzana, as human beings, we are a very complicated combination of not just the body, but also something we don't want to say one name to. A spirit, soul, it's very subjective. You can call it anything, but it is definitely more than the body.
And we cannot express it easily.
Yeah, and each one to their own, but no one can deny that we as human beings do have something that feels. Like you kick a human being, they're definitely not going to be okay with that. You kick a chair, it's not going to really kick you back. So that something is mind, but an extension of mind goes into intellect, memory, ego. It's an entire range, like a color spectrum. So mind has tendencies. In the yogic language, you can call it vrittis. So the practice of yoga, it is said that yoga chitta vritti niruddha. That means you have a say on the different modulations of mind. And sage Patanjali has defined everything so clearly. There are 5 modulations of mind. So 5 tendencies of mind. And we are in one of that at any given time. Having a say on those modulations can completely bring a change in the life experience. So addressing the body becomes the first step. Whether you like it or no, the mind gets involved. And that union is yoga.
Perfect. How do you take people who are on drug addiction out of it?
According to me, all addicts are seekers. They're just looking in the wrong place. They want a high. They don't know where to get it. They're not satisfied with what life is offering in its mundane level. They're looking for something higher. And that higher is when you can transcend the body and mind and experience that spirit level of yourself. So there are many mind altering drugs. People go for those experiences.
Yeah, to just feel
to
that
just
kick.
feel that kick. And that same, in fact, beyond that chemically induced high, which changes your perception of your life, is the experience of samadhi. You can begin with that one experience of samadhi through the breathing techniques, through meditation techniques, through yogic asana techniques, through Ashtanga yoga, following all the limbs. There's so many paths. They all culminate into that samadhi experience, which alters your perception about your life. And then you don't need another high. So all addicts, according to me, are seekers of that high, just looking in the wrong place.
And you show them the path of going to the right high, getting the right kick in life through yoga.
Absolutely. A high from which they can't come down. Unlike the drugs. They have a high and the low is even deeper.
Okay.
But the high of meditation or yoga, in a wholesome way, not the way it is considered to be done now as asanas or postures. Yoga is a holistic experience. If they do it the authentic way, then that high, you can't come down even if you want to.
So there is only an uphill climb. There is no
Absolutely.
downward fall.
Absolutely.
So all youngsters should get this addiction which is right for them.
Chemical free,
Chemical free.
smoke free.
Dr. Bhavini, unfortunately, the whole world has been through this pandemic. So post-COVID, how has yoga helped to rehab patients, or how has it benefited patients to recover faster, since it is connected with the lungs and is a respiratory disorder?
During this pandemic, patients are suffering for the COVID condition, body weakness, breathlessness and mental disturbance. Yoga can heal not only physic but your mental business too, because in the pandemic people lost their business, their work, their health and everything. So when you start doing yoga, start from the breathing process, pranayama, then your physical exercise. When you take a deep breath, and if you are taking a deep breathing exercise, oxygenated blood supplies to each and every cell of your body, and that healing your brain, your body and your respiratory system too, so automatically people will feel refreshing, energy and strength in the body. So yoga is 100% useful to recover from COVID condition.
So yoga helps to regenerate from your cellular level. Zainab, what would you look for in your yoga guru?
And my yoga guru, the one who teaches me, she has a true authenticity in her personality. She's the one who has true passion for her practices, for her self-study that she always inculcates in her class. I also appreciate how she weaves her yoga philosophy in each class and how she helps us to reach her highest stage. She also makes us practice power yoga, pilates, meditation and so many things, that helps us in every way. So for me, my guru is the best.
So nowadays people are learning yoga through YouTube, Googling the asanas and doing it. So how important it is to learn it from an authentic guru or a yoga practitioner?
It is very important because where you are going wrong with your posture, with your mindset, with your breathing techniques, you need a guidance, to help you achieve that level where you are doing it correctly. And then you can attain that stage where you are at peace and you are at calmness, and then you achieve that thing only with practice under the guru.
So first learn it from the expert, and then you can practice it on your own.
That's very important.
Ashka, so what is the age group of your clients?
My age group was 6 to 65 years.
Oh wow.
Small to, old age.
So we normally have seen people, like mature people, learning yoga. So how do you imbibe yoga in the new generation, especially in little kids?
See, due to this COVID, children used to sit at home. They do only online things like school, online tuition, online, everything is online, right? Dance class online, this online, that online, right? Only yoga is, due to help of yoga, they feel, energetic. They feel peace. They meditate themselves. They love to do all the asanas. Like, ma'am, I want to learn this. Ma'am, I want to learn this.
Yes, so kids are very hyperactive,
Yes.
and we have to channelize their energy in the right direction.
Yes.
So this is where yoga helps. What is the most common misconception or myth about yoga? Let us know from Dr. Bhavini.
Yeah, the biggest misconception what I come to know is age group. We have many people have certain thing that no, the yoga is for senior citizen, yoga is only for ladies, yoga can do only 35 plus person, but this is a big misconception.
Yoga is after retirement.
Yes, this is
for
a
the senior citizens.
Yeah, this is a big misconception. Even though as a physiotherapist, I feel the yoga should start from 5 to 7 year of kid also for the better growth of their mind and body too. So we should improve the thought of this, the misconception. Age group doesn't matter.
Perfect. Zainab?
I feel the biggest misconception that people have is breathing techniques is not going to help you with anything. But I feel that's the best practice in yoga because it helps you not only with your body but also with your mind and soul.
Ashka?
Yoga is not only for asanas and all. Yoga is it's kind of meditation, give you peace. It's for lungs. The yoga is for all age groups, 5 to 65, right?
Perfect.
Yes.
There is one misconception, or I don't know, it's a question in my mind. How should one person breathe? Because many yogis say कि you have to breathe through your stomach. Others say कि lungs में जाना चाहिए oxygen. So what is the right breathing technique for yoga? Dr. Shivani, can you please throw some light?
The air is going to go nowhere else except lungs. So one thing is that you have to know that you're breathing in your lungs. But the lung capacity can be increased with the practice of the right yogic breathing, which we call full yogic breathing or Sampurna yogic shwas. It is also called diaphragmatic breathing because there is this muscular, very thin, it is but a muscle. So it follows the same law as any muscle in the body, use it or lose it. And we are not aware of that. We don't work that. So I would request the audience to also take this opportunity. You can place your right hand on your stomach. And like every yogi, any yoga, breathing or asana, any practice is to be done with a stretch on your lips into a smile. You may choose to close your eyes, take your awareness towards your breath, take a deep breath in and see what is happening. Is your stomach coming out or going in? And relax. So what happened?
It's going in.
Yes. Now that awareness needs to wake you to the fact that what you're doing is exactly opposite of what needs to be done. Because imagine a balloon. You fill the balloon, it expands. Now when it expands, that balloon is the lungs. Now when it expands, that muscle which we know as diaphragm is pushed down. When that is pushed down, the stomach comes out. So a very simple and easy way to know whether you're breathing right is when you breathe in, your stomach should come out.
Can we try it again?
Yes, absolutely. This time, relax your abdominal muscles, just relax your shoulders, relax your chest, relax your mind. Let the incoming breath come on its own because that's what it's doing. But now you welcome it. Let it fill your lungs completely.
Actually, it is working on. Yes.
So it's just awareness. This is happening naturally, but because we are not mindful of it, we are doing opposite. So the oxygen which has the maximum capacity in the lower lobe, it doesn't reach there.
So to put the oxygen inside your lungs to the deepest cavity, you need to breathe right. Wow, that was amazing. I think many of us were doing it in a wrong way. So I'm very excited. We are starting off with the rapid fire round. Ladies, ready?
Yes, ready.
And here it comes. Bhavini, yoga से क्या नहीं होगा?
योगा से बॉडी एंड माइंड स्टक नहीं होगा.
Oh wow. Ashka,
Yes,
physically or digitally?
both. I prefer both.
The pandemic has taught us
Yes.
to go the digital way. Dr. Bhavini, is yoga an inward journey or an outward exploration?
More inward, less outward.
Ashka, yoga pants or shorts?
Yoga shorts in this weather.
Okay. So this question is for everybody. What should you breathe in and what should you breathe out? Dr. Shivani?
Should breathe in passion and breathe out dispassion. The most difficult asana is letting go, but pandemic has taught us that.
Dr. Bhavini?
Breathe in positivity, breathe out negativity.
Zainab?
Breathe in happiness, breathe out comparison, criticism, and complaints.
Ashka?
Breathe in yoga. Yoga is life, and breathe out. Rudeness, depression, jealousy, etc., etc.
Okay.
All negative things.
Zainab? A form of yoga you want to still explore and try?
I'm very much keen on exploring aerial yoga, which I have not done.
Dr. Bhavini, which is your favorite asana?
Bhujangasana and Surya Namaskar every day.
Perfect. Dr. Shivani, is yoga an inward journey or an outward exploration?
It's an inward journey that impacts the outward expression and exploration completely.
That was a wonderful rapid fire round. We have come to the end of this lovely conversation on Cafe Convos. Thank you so much, women. Thank you so much for being here. We had a lovely time on especially this International Yoga Day. So there's a little surprise for all of you. We have got cute handmade bags from Mishri Collection, who is our gifting partner. That's for you, Dr. Shivani.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Dr. Bhavini.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Zainab. And Ashka.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So we wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to Cafe. We will be coming up with more such lively conversations and episodes of Cafe Convos. Cafe truly symbolizes joy, spirit and fun. Thank you. Follow, like and subscribe to Cafe.